What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. In this one, we're going to be installing this beautiful, clear Palram polycarbonate roof system and working on the secret garden. We are building out a custom propane fire pit, building a trellis. It's going to be really sick, so make sure you hit subscribe. Stay tuned. Let's go.
Oh, you're not to the end.
I know.
Don't short him.
No, I'm not. Oh, how tall are you?
5'11".
Wow, with a wingspan of 6'3".
Dang.
Nice. Watch out for this guy in the ring.
When are we playing that team basketball game?
A handball? Oh, team basketball. Oh, basketball. With the...
Where you bounce it and
Yeah,
you throw
yeah.
it? I got the wingspan, I'm gonna swat it.
Oh, yeah, right. Not on my watch. Hey, buddy.
Birthday today.
Calling to say happy birthday?
Oh yeah, big dog. Sorry the Bills couldn't pull it out for your birthday. I know,
Yeah. You guys recognize this guy? Say what's up to the people.
What's up, people? You know, we're out here in Philadelphia. The Bills really couldn't pull it home for the big dogs yesterday, but it's all right. The birds aren't going to do it.
And we're losing you.
Like 2 weeks ago.
We were losing you. We're losing you. You just calling to say happy birthday? I'm at work.
Yeah, I love you.
Love you too, buddy. All right, I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. 36. 36, yeah. Feeling like 26. All right. All right, have a great day, pal. Thanks for the call. Okay. All right, see you. Pat, you guys remember him?
Really rushing him off the phone.
Well, I'm in the middle of work here. It's nice for him to call for my birthday, but, you know, I got work.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Didn't know that until we got a phone call.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. All right.
Did Anthony tell you happy birthday yet?
Oh, God, no.
Anthony, did you know that it's Sean's birthday?
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I screamed happy birthday at you and scared you the second I was here.
Did you film it?
No.
Doesn't count.
I can't walk out like a wrestler, but I can walk out like D Wade in his celebration when he throws it up to LeBron in that picture.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's like,
So in this scenario, I'm LeBron?
yeah.
The
Picture, LeBron's dunking it, and Wade is underneath, like running, like sort of almost at and away from the camera. It's a very posterized dunk.
6x?
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, we'll cut them a little bit. Just thinking what we'll cut them to. We're gonna cut them to the final height in the air, but let's see, we're gonna have, that'll be at like, well, basically we'll have almost full ones
Yeah, the two of you
for
full one.
these, yeah. And then we can cut like 2 feet off of 2 of them.
Karate chop.
Your end's gonna go in first, though.
And we are doing a dance. All right.
Here, put a mid on that. Go, I'm just leaning against there. It'll stay. Let me around that line. String line.
Have you even told the people what's happening over here?
Huh?
Have you even told the people what's happening over here?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. Showed them some pictures, but we're freestyling a bit.
Okay.
Why?
I just didn't know if there was any context as to why we're over here doing this.
Oh, who? What people?
These people.
Oh, those people. No, I haven't told anybody. What we're doing here is building kind of a secret garden. Here's the design I came up with. It wasn't initially for this space. It was just something I just felt like doing, and we were gonna do a tiny patio over in this area anyway. Then I designed this cool thing and I was like, you know what? This would be a perfect place to install it. So we decided to do that. with some adjustments. So it's not gonna look exactly like that rendering, but pretty similar. And we're gonna have this kind of entranceway into the secret garden. We're gonna get it shrouded by some taller shrubs and some greenery. And then we'll have about 2.5, 3 feet of like a trellis on both sides, and then a big gateway to come into the secret garden. And this will have, you know, we can get some vines growing up. This is gonna be really nice. All right, this one's ready. So here's what I like to do. We'll need a shovel. We've got our string line exactly where we want the front of the posts, and then we have these little marks to the edge of the post. So we're gonna start by putting dirt in it. So what you wanna do, I already leveled this up. You wanna make sure that when you get it perfectly level, you're right on your mark here.
Sean.
Yep.
Use the correct term, bro.
Plumb, sorry. I'm not a plumber. And when it's plumb this way, it's just touching that line. So go all the way around the post, get a good amount in there, and then we can tamp it down. The goal here is to get enough dirt in the bottom of the hole so you can tamp it. It's gonna stiffen this up, then we can put the concrete, and then we'll put some more dirt on top, tamp that down. This goes back to my fence building days. This is basically just a really nice small fence. But that way, it's completely solid. You're not waiting for the concrete to dry, because we're gonna cut the tops of these to our height that we want and finish building it. We'll just do 2 bags in this one. We got the dry concrete mix in here. It's gonna soak the water out from the ground, and it's gonna hydrate it over the next, you know, week, whatever. We're gonna get this thing locked in with the dirt, really tamp it around here. Our pearl wood posts, they're rated for direct burial, so we're good to go there. And this thing is gonna be solid as a rock.
Like a rock.
Is that John Denver?
I have no idea.
We only got probably like 8 inches of it tamped down so far, and it's solid like a rock.
Sing anymore, you're gonna be paying Bob Seger.
Who was that?
What?
Was that you?
Nah.
Hook again?
Sounds like you were behind me.
We got our posts in. You can see the gate starting to come together. Here, this is gonna be like our lattice, our entranceway. We'll cut these, we'll have a 6x connecting everything, and then we're gonna have the fire pit right here. They wanted to just do a propane fire pit, so it's gonna be a little hard to explain exactly what we got going on here until it starts coming together, but we have a pad that's gonna go in here. It's gonna have this void space here so we can fit a propane tank. We'll get to that later, but we just need to get this to the height of our pavers. That's what we want the top of this frame to be at. So we need to come up a couple inches, then we can set it, we can pour it, and then we can start building around it.
You busting some rod?
Yeah, I'm doing a little rod busting right now. Can you put your foot on my rod?
On this end or closer to the
Like
hinge
closer,
point?
closer to the hinge point.
Oh god.
You're not heavy enough. Oh yeah, I can just bend this end.
Oh, Nick's a pro. He knew what to
You
do.
done rod busting before?
I bent some rebar
Yeah?
one time or two.
He's a rod buster, ladies and gentlemen. Like that.
A lot of pressure here, Sean.
I know.
This is a double bend, so
Loosen up there. There you go. Let me just power.
strong.
Like Eddie Hall over here.
Bryce Harper would be so proud of you.
I know. He plays for me.
He'd want to have a catch with you.
He definitely would.
Oh my word.
That's gonna work.
Great job.
Thanks so much.
Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Happy birthday, dear Sean. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, Mom.
Horrible.
Aw.
Look, and cupcakes for everybody.
Oh, wow.
Check it out.
Where are they from? L&M?
Of course they are.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2 each.
Yeah.
Including you.
No thanks.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My friend's parents, they were in Newport.
Locked in for justice.
Do you think this kind of concrete feels inferior now that it's meeting that kind of concrete?
No, I think that these two types of concrete realize, wow, we all look different and we're made differently, but we're all the same. And it's important that we all get along and complement each other. All right. Hey, we did pretty good on the mesh, what do you call them, measurements? So the thing that we're kind of working with here is building this as a propane fire pit. It would be too difficult to get gas over here. The meter would have to go through the driveway. Like it'd just be a huge thing. So we're doing a propane fire pit here. That's why this is going to be a little bit of a smaller burner than we typically do, because you don't want to have a super high BTU burner because you're going to burn through that propane tank super quick. So it's going to be kind of a smaller burner, but we want to make sure that we don't want to build it like super high. We don't want to have it like 2 feet out of the ground, but we do need enough space to get a propane tank into here. This is going to be like the void space. There's going to be an access door that pops off, so we need to make sure that we have enough room there that can kind of wiggle in there. So propane tank's 18 inches tall, and let's see, take some measurements.
So wait, come back. So this is where the fire pit is going to be.
Yep.
And then this is the propane tank.
Yep.
Is this going to be like raised a little bit so it's like a little coffee table next to the fire pit, or how is that going to work?
We're going to pour in place a concrete cap. I know we tried that before and it didn't work. This is going to be a lot smaller and I think easier. That's going to cantilever all the way to here, and we're going to have the adorn stone on these side faces of the Handi Brix, but then we're going to wrap this with vertical battens of thermo wood, and essentially one side is just going to be a door that pulls right off, magnets. So it's all going to be the same height, but we're going to kind of transition from stone veneer into vertical battens with the thermo wood.
With a poured concrete
cap.
countertop.
Yeah. Yep.
Cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see how it works. I think it's gonna be nice. I think we got it. We learned our lesson on the last one with that countertop. I know what you're thinking. How good do these screws actually hold in this material? So I'm gonna just wood screw in here. Holds really good. You're not gonna have it where it's supported just by the screws like that anyway, but it accepts screws really good. This thing weighs 60 pounds and held it really good, so don't worry about it. All right, we need 4 of these at 67. All right, so we got it, it's looking good. We're gonna let it set up for a while, and we'll trowel it a couple more times. Probably doesn't need the mag float anymore, right? Just the steel trowel? Yeah?
Not now.
Not now. Yeah, give maybe, I don't know, an hour or so. All right, so we'll, you wanna snap a line across the front, and then we'll cut all of the, well, we're starting in the middle with the panels. Do you wanna do, are we installing all of the tracks?
Yeah,
And then?
No, you have to go full track panel.
And then the next one, okay.
Then move on.
All right, cool. Well, we're gonna take a little bit of a break from our secret garden area. We're gonna let that set up and cure for a little bit more. And we're working on our polycarbonate roof cover over top of this pergola. Let me show you the system. We're using here the Palram Sunscape system. We haven't used this exact system from them. We've used their Easy Glaze, but we're really happy with that. This is a clear panel that we're using here. Maximizing the sunlight and natural light into the house was a huge priority in the design. So that's why we're going with these clear panels. Right now it's got, looks a little dusty and foggy because it's got this covering on it. Got a protective covering on both sides, but you'll see pretty soon when we get it up from underneath, it's really gonna look like glass, which is super cool. It's not a double wall polycarbonate, it's just a solid thick sheet, so excited.
Sean, do you know that there's a wind advisory today? There's supposed to be like 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Thank you for advising me. I guess we'll put it right to the test. See how it holds up. 40 miles, I mean, I can drive faster than that. Not too concerned.
Oh, this looks really pretty with all the leaves behind Anthony. Beautiful fall color palette.
We've got a couple different components to this kit here. We've got a 3-piece track system. We've got this, and this is all part of the inner profile. So there's a different one for the ends, but we've got this bottom track right here. We've got this profile cap, and then we've got the cap cover. So all 3 of these go together pretty seamlessly. The one thing that we have to be mindful of here is the profile kits come in 8 and 10 foot lengths. We're doing 16, so we need to splice it. What you need to make sure is that your profile cover and your cap cover are past your seam of this in the direction of your roof pitch. Does that make sense? So basically we want our seam for this top part to be, if we're pitching this way, we want this seam to be past the seam of this so that water can't get in there. So we're getting all these figured out. We'll get the first one up in a bit, and then we should dial in a system pretty good to keep this thing moving, but we want to make sure that we're on the right track. Send it! It is getting pretty windy, so see how this goes. See how it's got this raised seam on it, kind of like a standing seam roof. Goes right into this profile. That's where our spacer bar ensures, and this one's good to go, so we'll show you the next step. this cap gets screwed right into this center channel. It's all pre-drilled for that, and that's going to hold down our panels. And then we just have a cover piece on top, and that'll hide all of our fasteners and give it a nice clean look. So that's pretty much it. We'll continue on here a little bit and check back. We still have the plastic on the tops of these, but you can see how clear it looks. I peeled it back just a little bit here, and it just looks like glass. Really, really sleek. Love it. And the way we've got it set up, you really can't even see the system from the front at all. You only see it when you really get like right underneath of it. You can see some of those tracks, but because we have it ending on that last purlin, all you see from the front, that little bit of the front profile. So it's super clean, just looks like a regular old pergola. But we're gonna have complete coverage from rain and UV protection.
The only way you guys give me. Only way.
After we put on our gasket, we've got this end profile. You can see it's just going to slide right in there, and then we can fasten it here, and we've got a special cap to finish it off. So that's our second different type of profile. You've got your inner profiles and your edge profiles. Here's our last piece, which is our cap cover. So that's the third piece of this 3-piece track system. That's gonna go over top, hide all of our fasteners. Goes in pretty smooth there. So we're gonna continue on here and installing those caps on the front. As we get these installed, we will just work this way, and we can peel off the plastic as we go too, which I'm excited for. Another thing to be sure of is you only wanna step on this where the purlins are. So if you're not doing an installation with purlins, to walk on here, you would want to use a crawl board, which piece of plywood, anything like that, that spans at least 3 rafters. So we've got the purlins, just be very careful. You're not stepping in the middle. Don't want to do that. Steve, you're back from vacation. We missed you on the last edit. Let's go do something cool.
All right, let's go.
Go in there.
We're getting this thing polished up. I'm on the 200 grit right now, starting to smooth it out. It looks freaking awesome so far. But we're gonna be finishing up this whole fire pit area. We've got a lot more details on the secret garden, and we've got a really cool ceiling detail and a couple other trim details on the deck that we're gonna be getting to in the next video. So make sure you hit subscribe, stay tuned, and until next time, this has been Premier Outdoor Living.